Hey guys, it seems like 343 have finally fixed Halo Infinite's gravity hammer, and what's quite interesting is that this wasn't mentioned in the Season 5 balancing changes, so it's possible the gravity hammer is now working the way it was intended to, but it actually feels like it's been buffed. I know for a fact in Season 4 I had many issues with the gravity hammer. There would be multiple times where players would be right in front of me, and when I'd swing they wouldn't die. And here in Season 5, even if the other players aren't directly on me, they're still going to die. And I've noticed that the gravity hammer now has working physics, and when I say that, it's actually sending Spartans flying, whereas in the past it just wasn't doing that. Now at first I was wondering if I was the only person experiencing this, but I've been speaking to quite a few people who have played, and they're all saying the same thing as me, with the most important thing being that the gravity hammer seems to be buffed. So it does seem like 343 have secretly fixed this, or it could very well be the case that it's now working the way it was intended to, so it's possible 343 are thinking they didn't have to mention it because it should have already been like this from the get-go. Now if you're someone who has played Husky Raid or Super Fiesta, you would have had the chance to use the Diminisher of Hope, and back in Season 3, Season 4, that thing was absolute garbage. I seriously found it so hard to get a kill with that thing. It just wouldn't work properly, and there was no real knockback effect. Well, now in Season 5 that has been completely fixed. Now the Diminisher of Hope has a huge knockback effect, and it deals a ton of damage. As you can see from the gameplay right here, it seems to be really powerful now. So it really does seem like 343 have made some adjustments to the gravity hammers in the game, and even though 343 haven't mentioned it, I gotta say thank you for doing this. Now there's actually a reason to go and pick up the gravity hammer or use the Diminisher of Hope if you get it in matchmaking. So I'm very pleased by this fix and essentially buff to the gravity hammers. Alrighty guys, make sure you roast that sub button if you haven't already. But thanks guys, with that said, I'll see you on the next video. Have a good one.